I am live, it says. You're live. It's funny how that always pops up. Let's see who all gets in here. Let a few get in here.
Can you make sure your mess isn't showing on that desk?
Yeah, it's not.
Can't see the desk. Sometimes you can on this key.
Yeah, sometimes you can only see the floor. All right. So far, 0. Hey, Adam, how you doing, bud? Doing all right? That's good the last few days, and I hope you're feeling better. Hey, Just Jules, how you doing? You want to put a link down there in case anybody wants to jump up? Well, you know, I always worry about
I
you, buddy.
lost my mouse to my computer. I don't know where it is. Oh, never mind. It's back.
Oh, do you? I got it's showing 2 here. Hey, Oscar, how you doing? She's going to put a link down if anybody wants to jump up. They can.
There it is. Where's my Wi-Fi card?
Glad to see you all in here. You guys haven't checked out Just Jules, go check her out. Yeah, something. She can't find her mouse. I don't think it was a cat, but anything, it was a pup. The pup is a terror. Where's she?
I don't know.
Hey, June, come here. Come here, June. I'm doing good, Oscar. Barstow, California. We supposed to be somebody calling. Rob's supposed to be calling from prison here in a little bit. Probably about 10 or 15 after. I don't know where the pup's at. I was going to let you guys see the pup. It's not ears on its head, it's horns. That's what I'll call him. Thing's a demon. But we love her, you know. But I think all of us, including Ethan, has gotten a few more gray hairs. When you say so, Mindy.
Mm-hmm.
Megan, it's not the best. Oh, it's not?
That movie sucked.
It didn't? You watched it?
No, I haven't watched it, but I watched some trailers and stuff. There's no way you're gonna get me to watch that movie.
Oh, you know, hey, Adam, we all did things in our past, you know, that we don't like and that many others don't like. Yeah, I'm still in Missouri, Oscar. But, you know, that's all in the past. That's all you got to tell them. You know, that's all in the past. Yep. Good old Missouri. Misery. That's what a lot of people call it.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Phelps County, Missouri is heaven.
The hell it is.
There's a link if any of you guys want to jump up here, you can for a little bit. I should have a guest coming on through the phone, but you guys can jump up. We can all talk to him. That's right, Adam. That's exactly right. Yeah, mine too. You know, I used to not have ear hairs, but now I do. They say that's a sign of getting old. You want to go to Springfield? Springfield's not too far from us. What, about 50 miles north? Would you say
Springfield is 80.
80? Oh, I didn't think it was that far.
It is.
I think to the edge it's only like 50 though. But yeah, that's the whole thing. It's just like Just Jules is doing, and all those people that she works with. It's all about helping people, you know, getting those messed up cases off the streets, you know, and helping those who are having emotional problems and stuff. Hey, Teddy. Yeah, there's still some moonshine to be found in Missouri. Exactly, country, mine too. You know, always got to keep shaving my ear hair. I thought that never happened when I was a kid. I used to make fun, like my dad and others who had that. You know, I didn't think it would happen to me, but it did. Hey, Sean. St. Louis, huh? That's quite a ways from here, actually. That's clear across on the other side of the state.
250?
Yeah, miles, something like that. Oh, did he? What happened? I like Robbie better than Evil. Yeah. Hey, did you know there's a Missouri City, Texas?
Well, there's a Texas here in Missouri.
Yeah, Texas County and a Houston in it. No, I've never heard of that, Teddy. Cancer, huh? Damn. No, we drank it straight back when I was a teenager. And the moonshine, the actual white lightning, you cannot slug it. About Mountain Dew, you can, but that white lightning, you ain't checking that. Jungle Juice.
The moonshine you buy in the stores is not like the real moonshine.
Yeah, the stuff they sell in the store that says moonshine, that ain't really moonshine. But yeah, Adam, like Mindy was saying, we have a Houston, and it's in Texas County. So there's something that confused you a little bit more. He sent me a video saying I should react to it, right? About a police officer in Missouri City got executed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Missouri City fooled him. Come find out.
There is a Missouri City, Missouri, I believe.
Yeah, but this was in Texas. Hey, Kev, how you doing, bud? I'm glad to see you, man. Hey, you guys ain't checked him out. Go check him out, man. He does prison content too. I need to start putting these up here. I keep forgetting to do that. But anyway.
I'm going to start doing it now that I'm done.
All right. We can talk about anything. Rob's wanting to know what the conversation topic's going to be, and I told him anything, you know, whatever we decide to talk about. I said, but they're probably going to be asking me questions and stuff.
Anybody notice your shirt yet?
I don't know. We have blue balls in Manassas Township. Hey, country. When I was going to, hey, Bigfoot, how you doing? It's a good dude right there, Bigfoot. When I was going to school growing up, there was this girl that moved from Pennsylvania, and she said something like paradise being between intercourse and something else. And in Pennsylvania, and I wonder if Blue Balls is anywhere near there. Oh, thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. Yeah, new shirt.
I just got the machine to make them.
Yeah, she just got a machine to make them. We call it scrumpy, huh? Drink cider. Well, you're gonna have to drink some moonshine one day. Good old Missouri Ozark moonshine or Appalachian moonshine. I ain't tried Appalachian moonshine, but I heard it's pretty good. It's probably about the same as the Ozark moonshine. You guys know that's how racing got started? What? Do you know, Mindy?
I-44.
I-44? Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
She says I-44, Oscar. We can get them in any size you want, Adam. You hear that about Intercourse, Pennsylvania? They're doing things with each other. That's right. Yeah, that's how racing got started. NASCAR can trace its roots all the way back to moonshine, because these guys that was running moonshine was souping up their cars to get away from the cops. But
making their cars run on it so the cops don't look in the gas tank.
right, yeah, they even ran their cars on it. Believe it or not, my dad was part of that. He had a '57 Chevy he used to race. He used to race Dale Earnhardt's dad, all of them old timers. And before it became real big and became NASCAR. Yeah, Junior Johnson. Exactly. He said, you see what Adam says?
What?
How much are the t-shirts? How much you selling for?
25.
25.
You think that's too much?
Maybe a little bit. Anyway, what was that? You already sent some money, Adam? He said this week when I sent you that cash. Did you send the cash or are you going to send the cash? Oh, you're not that. He says he's a fat ass.
I wear 4.
Huh?
I wear 4X.
He doesn't look that big though.
Maybe he likes his shirts baggy.
You ever watched? Yeah, I used to watch that. When I was in prison, I used to watch that country. I watched the ones that was in, I think I had 2 different ones, and I used to watch the ones down in Oklahoma only because that was close to where, well, kind of close to where Missouri, it was like a triangle thing, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri at that corner. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, hey, Teddy, when I went to prison, there was no internet. When I got out, there was internet and cell phones. And Andy Johnson smoked him. It was never put on. Oh, it never was. See, I never watched the whole thing, but all right, um, all right, good country. Uh, Country's gonna try to find that. No, I used to watch the old ones, Kevin. Um, but what was but the changes? You know, my farm wasn't really a farm nor. Yeah, I can, Teddy. It wasn't really a farm. It was all grown up. It used to be corn and hay and everything else. And um, all right, he says $25 is a good price. Hey, Henry, what's up, man? Hey, Sam, what's up? But yeah, Sam's funny. That's how we end up here. Yeah, we're here. We are talking to one another. But I didn't. It was just odd how things have changed. Hey, Jeff. Good evening. I'm glad you're here. Uh, there's the link Country put up for that drag racing. I'll have to go back and check it out later. I'm doing good, Sam. But I wonder why Rob hasn't called yet. But anyway, some of the changes wasn't even. It was changes that took place on that. You know the way things gas was, and a lot of signs in stores are now electronic instead of just cardboard signs. Hey, Sea Dog, how you doing, bud? Here we go.
From an offender at the South Central Correctional Center. This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded. To accept this free call, press 1. To repeat, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
What up?
What's up, Rob? Let me ask you. Can everybody hear him? Let me know if you guys can hear him or not hear him, and we'll try to fix it if you can't.
Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm just waiting to see if they can hear you. Oh, you're over 200 subs. Australian prison stories. That's awesome. That went fast. Yeah, I've been sharing this stuff too. Sim says he can hear you. All right. So Kevin talked to me earlier. He said in Four House they locked up a bunch of people. Is that true?
Yeah, they apparently I guess they saw some guy doing something, passing some stuff or something up in the kitchen, and they like hid out like task force and came out of nowhere, went down to Four House and black suited up. I've never seen them do it at 7 o'clock at night. Yeah, they tore it up pretty good, man.
Oh, I've seen.
I'm glad I'm not. I'm so glad I'm not in Four House. That's for sure.
I've seen them come in at midnight before. You've never seen that happen?
Usually when we were, back in the day, at midnight on us, but they're kind of mixing it up these days. I guess they had a good enough reason.
Yeah.
So they kicked it in, dude. Like I said, I'm glad I'm not over there.
Hey,
That
Janice.
sucks.
Janice is here. Country Sam, Australian prison stories, from the bars to the bricks. The Sea Dog and Cooper shows here. We got them all here. We got.
Hey, welcome one and all, and hey, from bars to the bricks, that's a great handle. I love it.
Yeah, it
nice.
Is. It is a good handle. He's got good.
It is a pretty good handle. From the bars to the bricks. I was on a visit one time, and I was talking to my cousin, and I was like, I can't wait to get out to the bricks, out to the streets. And she looked at me and she goes, Rob, the streets is not a good thing. He was thinking like I was talking like being like on the streets, like homeless. I'm like, no, that's just prison slang.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that's just prison slang.
Let's see what we got going on here. Anybody have any questions? Go ahead and ask him. Boy, country says it's 14 degrees in Pennsylvania right now. We had that a couple days ago. Didn't we?
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
We got more some guys did too, Rob.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we got about 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah, we didn't get none, but it's just cold. I was gonna say, every time I watch those Rocky movies, it looks super ass cold up in Philadelphia. Like all of them, it always looks cold out. I'm like, man, it looks like it's really cold up there.
Yeah, Jeff, he's in South Central Correctional Center, Licking, Missouri. You know what's weird about Licking, Missouri? When you go into Licking from this one way, I'm going to tell them, there's 2 towns. It'll say Licking this way and a Nut this way. A town called a Nut. And they put it so when you look at it, it says Licking a Nut. I'm not lying.
God. Come on, man. You got the DOC emailing you again, dogging you out about talking bad about them.
Hey, the Sea Dog and Cooper show wants to know how long you been in. It was 98, wasn't it, when you got locked up?
I've been locked up 24 years and like 39 days. Somewhere around there. Yeah. Got locked up when I was 17, December 5th, 98.
All right. Adam says, do you have a good cellmate?
Yes, I have a very good cellmate. We've been selling together almost 3 years now. And yes, we get along great, you know. And really in prison, Harvey can attest to this, having a good cellmate is 90% of the battle.
Well, yeah.
It's like your home, you know.
Right, yeah.
It's very important. Yes, he's a very good person.
Yeah, you can somebody you can depend on, you know, a little bit. You know, you don't want to be in there with somebody you don't get along with because you'd be stressed out. Hey, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Just curious, your friend in Algoa, where's he from? Do you know?
Talking to me?
No, just Jeff Wooten, because no, I'm considered. Rob's considered OG too. Nobody bothers him, but you know, after you've been there for a little bit, nobody bothers you.
No, you once people know you're not soft or a pushover. You know that stuff goes away.
Right.
But you know you got to stand up for yourself. That's for sure. But once you kind of get that out the way, you're all right. Just
Yeah.
It can be kind of scary, especially if you're fighting a lot or you're not an overly aggressive person like I wasn't. But
West Plains. I was just asking because when I was in Algoa, there was a lot of people there from my hometown, and they probably still are for real. To be honest, it's sad but true. I mean,
are you trying to tell me half of Newburgh, Missouri is in Algoa prison?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, 1 year, the population of Newburgh was 800. 1 year they did a bust of 480 people, all from Newburgh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, they
What the
dropped,
hell?
and the population to this day says 400. Ever since then.
Wow. That is unbelievable.
Rob,
Holy crap. What's up?
Rob, how do you pass time, and do you have a job in there? Well, yeah, you got to have a job in Missouri prison.
When you're in the honor house, which is like the house where guys go when you don't get in a lot of trouble or you stayed out of trouble, you're required to have a job unless you're like too old to work or you're in school. But yeah, I have a job. I'm pretty much a janitor in the gym. I just mop the floors, wipe the machines down, things like that. And I like to pass my time. I read a lot. We got tablets recently that have a lot of podcasts,
So I listen to a lot. Correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. I like educational stuff. Always trying to, get smarter as much as I can. I read the dictionary constantly.
Right.
Always looking words up.
I used to do that too.
Yeah, they talk about Malcolm X did that when he went to prison way back in the day. He read the entire dictionary. But that's how I got my vocabulary better. I'd read a book, and every time I ran into a word I didn't know, I'd pick up my dictionary. Let me tell you, sometimes it took me a while to read a freaking book.
Oh,
Hold
up. Country thought he's talking to Kevin for a minute. He says, I hate to ask, but is there anything you can do to get out early, or do you have to do your full time? He is going to. He had a life without a country, and he falls on. The Supreme Court made that decision that when you that juveniles that were locked up got life without have to be let out. They have to be given a chance for parole. Yeah, I subscribe to Ash and Emmy too. Did I say that right, Rob?
What is it?
That you fall under that thing where the Supreme Court says you guys got to have that had life without as a juvenile have to have a parole here and now.
Yeah, it's the Miller v. Alabama. It came out in 2012, U.S. Supreme Court. Yeah, and then they came out with some other rulings, but yeah, it's pretty much, they took my life without and changed it into life without parole until I've done 25 years. And once I've done 25 years, which will be the end of this year, then I can go for parole hearings. It doesn't guarantee parole because Missouri is discretionary, where it's, they can let you out or they don't have to if you have a life sentence. But yeah, so I'll have my 25 in at the end of the year, and my conduct record's been good.
I think
guys, they always want to know, like, well, how do you get out? I mean, a lot of it's just up to the parole board. They see something in you. They don't think you're rehabilitated. I mean, they won't let you out. But that's a whole other story right there for sure.
He said Pennsylvania passed that too.
Yeah, Pennsylvania had a lot of juveniles, if I remember right, like a bunch. I know Michigan had a lot. I think Pennsylvania had quite a few. I know California did.
Hashtag free Rob now.
Yes, definitely free Rob now for sure.
Right.
I'm definitely ready. I'm definitely rehabilitated.
Thank you for that, Adam. Yeah, he is. And I want to tell you guys something. Rob wasn't a bad person when he first came to prison. Otherwise I wouldn't be hanging around him. I always tried to hang around people that was trying to better themselves, who's trying to stay out of trouble, who just wanted to do their time and get out. And Rob can tell you that, I didn't hang out with knuckleheads, even though some of them wanted me to hang out with them. I had one as a workout partner, but the only time I really messed with him was when I was working out. Other than that, you know who I'm talking about, Ray.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever find him?
No, I haven't found him.
Dude, what the hell? It's like he disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
He died.
Huh?
He might have died.
Yeah, he might have died. I mean, I can't find him in the DOC or nothing, I found somebody with his name in St. Louis, but it doesn't look nothing like him. Looks like it might have been his father.
Huh, that's crazy. It's like really hard to disappear anymore these days. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not wild. It's a mystery. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you though, but yeah, I can tell you this: the number of people that Harvey hung out with in prison, he could probably count it on one hand.
All right.
That's about how many people he really talked to on a daily basis. I happen to be one of them, and I've always considered that to be an honor because I know he didn't take to too many people, so we hit it off though.
Nervous when people are lurking in the bushes. They get out of the bushes, come in here and talk to us. Thank you for joining us, Jamie. No, you ain't interrupting us. Really, we're just talking. Yeah, pretty much one hand you could count who I hung around with. Constantly. That'd be like you and Kevin and Cole.
Yeah.
Hell, there wasn't too many others.
No, I mean, you spoke to people. You were always very courteous. The only thing I can tell you though, but yeah, I can tell you this: the number of people that Harvey hung out with in prison, he could probably count it on one hand. And that's about how many people he really talked to on a daily basis. I happen to be one of them, and I've always considered that to be an honor because I know he didn't take to too many people. So So but as far as like up in the yard, if you want to be, use some slang, yeah, he didn't do that.
No.
Only about 3 guys you really talk to on a daily basis. Maybe 4. You like Jason too. You're pretty good buddies with Jason.
Yeah, I like Jason. I know.
Yeah.
There's just it
This
wasn't
call
really
is
me
from a
I hung
correctional
around with.
facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Like you said, I was courteous to some that would come up and talk to me, but really I wouldn't lose any sleep if they didn't wake up the next day.
No doubt. That was one of my favorite sayings in prison. It'd be like, man, you know this guy? And or like, they'll be like, man, I've never heard of that guy. And I'll know him. I'll be like, yeah, you ain't missing nothing. You don't need to know it. you ain't missing nothing. You'll be all right. You don't know him.
That's right. Make her get out of the bushes. All right, Jamie. All right. I'm glad you're listening, though. Let's see what else. If I missed anything. Anybody got any questions? What happened there? About South Central Correctional Center? Me or Rob can tell you pretty much anything about that place. But Kevin told me it's changed a lot since I left.
Oh yeah, it's gotten pretty crazy, really. It's like a lot of the older guys like us are, they're starting to filter out. They're passing away. They're letting them out after 30 plus years in prison. And just the mentality of a lot of the younger guys coming in, it's just the respect level isn't as good. It's just crazy. There's a lot more cell robberies than when I was in my younger years. So yeah, it's just getting a lot wilder.
Hey,
I always tell people,
You have 1 minute left.
Would you like to write Australian prison stories? Adam? Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
No, I think he's still there. You still there, Rob?
Yeah.
Would you like to write Adam from Australian Prison Stories?
You mean like on my email?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he wants to, you can give him my info.
All right, I will.
Sure. That'd be great. Hey, they're about to cut me off, dude. I can call you back for 5 more minutes.
All right, go ahead.
Because my tablet, every time I get on it, dude, it's hard for you guys to hear me. But yeah. Sorry, bud. I'm sorry I couldn't be on there longer tonight. But yeah. Just give me a second. I'll call you right back, all right?
All right, go ahead.
All right. Yeah.
The caller has hung up.
Oh, he's been in there, Adam, for wow. I would say since at least 2003. I saw him in 2003 when I got there. So pretty much
Rob said he has been there 25 years.
Yeah, but he started out in another prison, I think.
Recall from an offender at the South Central Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey,
Hello.
hey, do you got pen and paper near you?
I got my tablet with me.
All right, can you write down an email? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Oda, how you doing? You ready?
Yeah.
Adam Thompson.
M.
Yeah, ADAM.
Yep.
THOMPSON.
Okay, Adam Thompson.
Yeah, 278.
278.
Yeah, at gmail.com.
Okay, hold on. At gmail.com.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right. Yeah, they're always listening in, Teddy. you know, I go over to their channels and listen in on them too. So, you know, I know they're listening on me.
So it's Adam Thompson 278@gmail.com.
Right, yeah.
I don't know how that works anymore. There used to be you could send out a request. I don't know if I can request anymore like that. So he might need to get on the secures thing and actually just set up an account. We'll do it like that. Because it used to be I could send out like an invitation and they'd answer it, but they don't have the machine to do that no more. Yeah. So just let him know, Harvey. I think he'll have to just jump on secures and make an account.
Hey,
Tell him how to do it.
Hey, Adam. Rob, what's your DOC number?
1020.
Hold up. All right, Oda. 1020.
844.
844.
Yep.
All right. That's his
Call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
That's his prison ID number, Adam. Anybody else who wants to write him too?
Tell him to secures.com. I heard that setting up an account is a pain in the ass. So I don't know how to do it myself. So
Not really.
I heard it's a pain.
Not really.
It ain't that bad? Because, yeah, my family said it's a lot more of a pain in the butt than it used to be.
Sim says he's got to go. Is one in the Netherlands. All right, Sim. Good night. Have a good one.
Well, I don't know. It may have gotten a little more difficult because I've had an account since it was JPay.
Yeah. This call is being monitored and recorded by the Hog Squad. That's right. Yeah, country, I won't forget my ID ever. Ever will I forget that number. And Ethan, for some reason, remind me about it all the time.
What are you talking about? Your inmate number?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've said it every day for the last 24 years. There's no way you ever forget that fucking thing. You said it for 29 years.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you'll never forget it. It's on all your clothes, all your property. Fuck. You can't get away from it. I've seen guys tattooed on their arm. I'm like, man, I would never do that. Fuck. You're never going to forget it.
What'd you
It's
say?
been almost 20 years since I was in there, and I still remember.
Yeah, you don't forget your number. Yeah.
No. Hell no. There's no way.
Teddy wants to know how the prison food is in there.
It's terrible, and it's getting worse.
That's what Kevin said.
You know
He said
what I mean?
the exact same thing. He
It's
said,
getting worse. Dude, lately they've been giving us tortilla shells with our bologna sandwiches. So instead of bread, you get tortilla shells. So you throw some cheese and some bologna and some mustard on a tortilla shell and you wrap it. So yeah, it's getting bad. Pretty terrible, bro. Yeah. That's what I was telling all these guys, man. I'm like on the way out the door, hopefully. I feel bad for all these guys just coming in because prison's just getting worse and worse and worse. For real. But David Harvey, they're about to cut me off, buddy.
all right, bud. Thanks
Hey,
for
but I
joining
had a
us.
great time talking to you. Everybody, take care. Have a good day. And I'll talk to you guys all in a few weeks or so, all right?
All right. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Hey, no problem. Love you guys. Bye, Mindy.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Grits.
has hung up.
No, grits is not like porridge.
Those are two different things.
Two different things. Grits is made out of like the white part of the corn. You see the little white down at the bottom? That's what it's made out of. Yeah, prison food does bloody suck. Sweat meat sandwich, gotta love it. He says sweat meat sandwich, you gotta love it.
It's just gross.
Yeah, it's like country. It's like white slop. It's, you know, down south they eat them with salt and pepper. A lot of people up north put sugar in them. But I tell you a story. One time we went down to Arkansas and we went to this cafe. And anytime in the South you order something, they give you a bowl of grits. And so my brother asked the waitress, said, "Got any sugar?" And she says, for what? And he says, for the grits. She goes, child, you don't put sugar on your grits. You put salt and pepper on your grits. And that's the way they do it down south. And
My grandmother ate coffee in her grits. That was gross.
coffee in the grits. Whoa.
Yeah, it's called red-eyed grits.
But
It's gross.
so it just depends on your taste. Like Country said, brown sugar or hot sauce. You know, people use different things. You know, I can eat it either way. I can eat it with salt or sugar. Either way is good with me. But it's not a meal that I go to. You know, I ain't gonna be asking for grits every morning. You know, it's I'll eat oatmeal over grits or pancakes over grits. Yeah, I like sugar on white rice too, Country. Hey, Tashaka, what's up, man? Oh, Tashaka, I want to tell you. I just saw an email from Jay. He just had surgery on the 4th or 5th or something like that. So that's part of why we haven't been seeing him. Oh, I don't put salt on watermelon Country.
That's good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Mindy says that's good, though. I've never tried that. Yeah, I have had rice pudding, and it is pretty much like a sweet rice. It's like pudding with rice in it. Yeah, I will give it a try, Country. I definitely will. I got 2 people saying it's good, so I'm gonna have to try it. I sure will. Yeah, adding to the prayers, man. You know, I hope he said hopefully the surgery will help him stay above the grass for a few more years. Adam, you know, I try. You know, try to be nice to everybody. You know, try to help everybody. Jamie says she eats her water. All right, I'm definitely going to have to try it now. We got 3 people saying salt and watermelon. They eat a lot of haggis. I don't know what that is.
You wouldn't like it. You don't like liver.
Oh, yeah, I don't. What does it? It does is pull the water to the surface. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. Jamie says she's eating that right now.
Haggis?
No, watermelon with salt. I think that's what she said. But there's 3 people talking about it, so I'm gonna have to try it. Country said pig stomach stuffed with rice and organ meat. Nah, not for me.
The grossest of the organs.
Adam says salt on watermelon, yuck. Hey, Adam, I'm gonna try it. Hey, oh, he hates watermelon though. You ever do the watermelon crawl? There's a song called that, isn't there?
Yes, I have.
Have you really? At State Fair?
Oh.
Never mind.
It's about being drinking so much watermelon wine that you get drunk and have to crawl home.
Tashanka says he puts salt in his watermelon too. So, man, I'm gonna have to try that, man. Sorry, Adam, I'm gonna have to try it. You know, you're outnumbered there. Yeah, if you drink, don't drive. Do the watermelon crawl. Yeah, I like them older country songs more than the new ones.
I've definitely been so drunk I've had to crawl home.
I have too. My grandfather was so drunk one time. My dad was telling me, Adam said he put salt on lemon, but he was so drunk one time he had he had to have the horse take him home.
Put salt on lemon with a little tequila too.
But he just let the horse lead the way, and he kept falling off and climbing back up on the horse. And my dad was telling me, and the horse finally got home, and he next day he told his wife, my grandmother, says, "I'm done. I can't do that again. I can't depend on a horse taking me home." And my grandmother says, "Well, the horse brought you home." He goes, "Yeah, but he could have went anyway."
He was at the mercy of that horse.
Right. He didn't like it. Salt on the cantaloupe, huh? Yeah, I've done that actually. In the UK, we have this fermented black yeast paste called Marmite. You put it on toast. You either love it or you hate it. There's no in between.
That stuff is no.
Mindy says she don't like it. Yeah.
Oh,
You do what?
it's supposed to be stored like that.
Yeah, exactly. Adam says every time he drinks it, he gets in trouble. That's addressed to you.
Tequila.
Yeah, I guess so.
Tequila makes your clothes fall off.
Well, Jim Beam used to, I didn't drink a whole lot of tequila, but I drank vodka and I drank Jim Beam, and it's made me do things I don't remember.
Or you just want to say you don't remember.
Teddy, you have to grow up eating that because I hate that shit. Yeah, salt does bring out a fruit's twanginess, and so I can see where it makes sense putting salt on a watermelon.
I put salt on bananas.
I've never done that. But Country, I think he says, yeah, he puts it on any fruit. He says his favorite is honeydew. Buttered toast. My dad made me eat it as a kid. It's like scrapple and sauce in Pennsylvania. If you didn't eat it growing up, you won't like it.
I've heard of scrapple, but I ain't never had it.
Adam says he likes Jack Daniels. I got out. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Somebody I knew tried Jim Beam that used to love it, and they don't like it no more. Well, that's like buttermilk. I used to spend a month every year down at Thayer, Missouri. Didn't like it at first, but got accustomed to it.
Wasn't the Jim Beam that was the problem. It was the Natty Daddy.
Yeah, I don't like the taste of Natty Daddy either.
You drink one.
Yeah, the Natty Daddy is powerful, but it's got a nasty taste to it. Janice says scrapple must be crispy. Fried scrapple. I don't even know what they're talking about. They've lost me. Crown Royal apple is good, yeah.
I can't remember what it's made of, but I know it's the
Janice Country, tell us what scrapple is. Wild turkey. I had a friend that used to drink wild turkey all the time. My brother, he used to drink Old Crow. Boy, that's nasty.
So it's a pork meatloaf?
It's a pork meatloaf, everybody?
It's scraps of pork with cornmeal and wheat flour.
Exactly. Adam, Jim Beam does taste watered down and and it also tastes horrible. Pork scratching is in the UK is a big thing. He says it's crunchy pig skin. Even the hairs are still on it. Oh, that's kind of like uh, pork rinds over here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cracklins still has the air on them.
Well, Scrapple and then there's Scrabble. Scrabble is a game, I think, Adam. Maybe Scrapple Us is a game.
No, I think he's thinking.
He's thinking of Scrabble?
Well, there might be one there called that.
Janice says you don't want to know, but it's real tasty. It's all parts of the pig head that you usually wouldn't eat put into a loaf.
That's head cheese.
My dad and his family, when they was growing up, used to make head cheese out of pig. Ash and Emmy, how you doing? Hey, Dub, to come up. Glad to see you here, bud. You guys haven't checked him out, go check him out. He it's not just pure content, he does a little bit of everything, but he keeps it real. Arizona bloody hell. All right, guys, I'm about ready to get off of here. Thank you all for dropping by. And like I say, go check out Australian Prison Stories, Dub to Come Up, From Bars to the Bricks, Ash and Emmy. Did I miss anybody?
Hi, Ash and Emmy.
I think there was another one that was here. I can't remember. But anyway, thank you guys for all being here. I love you guys. And oh yeah, Sea Dog and the Cooper Show. Check him out too. All meat is good. I can see you guys later. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
You ended.